face of climate change, there's a lot of looking forward to new technology, but there's also so much to be gained by looking back. For tens of thousands of years, Indigenous people have worked with the land to make it prosper. And to learn more about it, we're here with Justine, a traditional custodian of the land and a descendant of the Indigenous people of this Gold Coast region.
We're standing at Ngarang-Wa Indigenous Protected Area on the Gold Coast, so we're 20 minutes drive from the CBD.
One of your big success stories has been this area, and we've seen Cyclone Debbie and things like that increase and intensify because of climate change.
Yeah.
How has traditional knowledge pairing with Western science really helped rehabilitate this area?
So I was able to secure grants with the idea of traditional owner management with the mat rush bush, the lamandra. So we know that if we plant these very closely side by side, so that's why they are pretty close, these ones, we're trying to create a natural fence, a natural barrier for the creek, and to control the erosion. So the more these take in the ground, the more they're going to stop the creek widening on us, because it's widened quite a bit in 20 years. But it doubles as a toad strategy as well. So when these bush right up, like to the size of that one over there, it will be a natural barrier for toads. They will get caught in all this and won't be able to jump through, but our native froggies jump straight over into the water to breed.
Local volunteers also help to keep the area well maintained, allowing the ecosystem to thrive as it would have before the introduction of foreign species.
Our people, we've always known how to manage our own country. It's something that's undervalued. I tell each of my cousins, look, you don't know everything about your country, but you know bits and pieces. And I kind of tell everyone, we're all like a jigsaw puzzle. You put us together, you might have a whole story of how to manage the land, because not every one person knows complete aspects. When I took over, I talked to my elders, I did research into Aboriginal communities, found out that where there's freshwater creeks, it's predominantly a women's area. So I talked to my elders, we all had a laugh, and then they agreed, we think you're right, it is a women's area. And from there, we just had everything flourished out here. We had animals running in front of us, the trees all popped up, the creek was flowing beautiful. It did fill with algae, but then we found out that connects to a dreaming story too, from another area that it might have been part of our dreaming, but we lost a lot of our stories. The algae filled the creek, and the story says that that's the female dreaming god's, like the male god's wife, the female version, and that's her hair, is the algae. And if you follow the hair all the way up to the body of water at the top, she appears in the form of an animal, mainly a dragonfly. And so at the time we were freaking out when we read that, because there was dragonflies everywhere on the creek, landing on us, big bright red, bright blue.
By working with traditional landowners like Justine, there's just so much we can learn. Just another way we can broaden our approach to tackling climate change.